with the incredible Rodney Powers, the curator of Barbados Fashion Week 2014. And far prior to that, tell us a bit about your experience. What started you on this movement?
Basically, I would have started working in the fashion industry for over the last 15 years, working on multiple fashion projects, but really I came from the airline background, so constantly traveling, seeing fashion, seeing things that I love and what I really do enjoy. I would have worked with the international designer Heather Jones from Trinidad and Tobago. I would have interned with her for over a year, working in her design house. I therefore then became one of the managers for her design house, where I was able to work with designers directly and see the challenges and how they develop and do shows and do planning. I would have also interned at BET in the USA. So from coming out to that internship and working in the market, I got into fashion and doing fashion in Barbados because I realized that there is a small niche for fashion. Fashion is a multi-billion-dollar industry here on the island, and we need to tap into that market through the BB Fashion Week, British Barbados Fashion Week. What we have done for the last 9 years is we continue to develop from strength to strength. The event started as a one-day event and has now taken out to 3-4 days of events, where it's now become a week. We kind of activities. And through the program, we are also able to offer internships for locals to intern with international designers like Vitaloon is offering 2 internships. Christian Siriano from Project Runway offered internships. Oliver Tolentino, again, international designer, give us internships. International designer Romero Brand has given us internships for Barbadians to be able to get out there, intern, develop. As you know, one of our youngsters in Barbados, Antonio Combat's work was that posing. So I mean, at the end of the day, BB Fashion Week opens a lot of doors, a lot of outlets for a lot of designers, and also open doors for models. We're also taking models to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week as well. So we just opened our first fashion school here in Barbados that will be teaching fashion design level 2 and 3, which is the bachelor's degree, which is not being taught at BCC or Polytechnic. So yeah, we've been doing a lot for fashion in Barbados and developing and educating Barbados, which is really important for us.
Okay, that sounds lovely. So let's get a little bit more personal. What's your favorite part of this entire fiasco?
Actually, the funny thing about it, I am the one who designs the sets. My job every year is to sit in my head and decide where we're going to have the show. I only decided to have the show at the Hilton like 7 to 8 months before the actual show. I came down to the Hilton, I saw space, they took me inside the rooms. I said, you know what, this is the Caribbean. We need to be relaxed, we need to enjoy our atmosphere, which is comfortable, which is fabulous, which is us, and create something that is beautiful. So from then, it started my creativity. I continued to develop, build, then I planned the designers. I emailed the designers, I set up all different structures so we can get certain designers in, set up the show aesthetic and look and flow. So that's how we do it. So every single year, that's my job. We have our publicist company, Everson Wide Communications, and they take care of all of our media, so we don't have to deal with that. Our team in our office is at least six of us in our office, so it's not a big team. So I deal with basically the aesthetic look, training the models, we train for the runway, put together show looks, and every single thing. That's me. I do that, and then I work with a local team of stylists and makeup artists to execute the entire show.
Okay, wonderful. Our last question for you would be, what would your best 3 pieces, I like the number 3, so are your best 3 pieces of advice for younger people who probably have the vision that you have but don't exactly know how to go about it? They might not necessarily want to be fashion designers. Suppose they want to be the producer, the Barbadian version of Kelly Catrona or the newer Rodney Powers, right? So what advice would you give to them, apart of course from joining your team? What would you advise
the thing about it is we are always open. To be honest, we always do internships every year. We always bring people into the team. We always bring at least 5 people to work with our team every year, so that we always give people opportunities. What is important is you have to be focused, you have to be very, very passionate, and you need to know what you want, because fashion is a very big business. So you're going to say if you're a designer, so you got to focus on being a designer. If you're going to be a producer, focus on being a producer. If you are going to be a fashion merchandiser, you'll be a merchandiser. If you're going to be a stylist, you'll be a stylist. If you're going to be a fashion editor, you'll be a fashion editor. Just don't try to dabble in producing shows, doing magazines, and you want to be a fashion designer. Focus on the areas.
Focus on production, or
focus on your areas, basically. Yeah. For me, that's what I think about it.
Thank you so much for your time, Rodney.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity.
Thanks for joining us on Bim Rocks.
Thank you so much.
Take care.